Blues goals on the power play, and I forgot to. Oh man, I have been cursing up a storm. I'm probably surprised the cops haven't been called today to take me away. Oh my goodness, have I been hot and mad? Just ask Ashley when she gets here, and Wendy. Well, not Wendy, but a few others know that I have been on the warpath. I am not a happy camper. However, the Blues have at least gotten closer, and you know the game has changed. I will take that. I will absolutely take that right now for what it is, and that's the best I can say. Looking for my buddies here, trying to get them in. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I'm not like I said, not a happy camper. Let's see who comes in. Wendy called this one right, and I'm never saying Kadri's name again. That motherfucker. Oh my goodness. I hate to say it. I am not shocked at all. McDavid, I don't even think you guys are getting past the. I don't think you guys are getting past Calgary, right? Trust me. I mean, if you got to run into a goalie to, no, actually, it wasn't you guys that ran into him, but somehow we're still in this game. I agree. What a second period. Not a good one, that's for sure. What a roller coaster. In the third, the Blues have got to take it. Yeah, I hope so too, Vadimar. V80 Mar. I hope so too. They have to keep their feet underneath when he needs to go. Glad the Blues went after Kadri, lit a fire under the team. No, it gave up 2 goals. That's what it did. I'm not happy with that. I really not. You know what? McDavid, it's tied up after tomorrow. I almost guarantee it. Right? What stupid ass penalties take? Well, the problem is one of them it shouldn't have been a 5-on-3, it should have been a 4-on-3, and then that shit doesn't happen. Oh my goodness, Ryan, that's cool. Okay, bud. Interesting change of events. That's all I gotta say.
No,
to be honest, I'm not a happy camper. Right? The refs have screwed the Blues, and that should not have been a 5-on-3. It should have been a 4-on-5. Kadri should have gotten a penalty for a cross check there too.
Yeah, it should have been 4. It should have been 4-on-4 hockey, for being honest. But the extra added, hit at the end is what is going to sway the refs. That's just hockey 1-on-1. You gotta.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It should have been, but Kadri still deserved the penalty on that one. And I noticed Ashley's drinking.
Hey, your team goes down by 3, you're gonna start drinking. I'm just saying.
No, I got on. I opened this because I'm probably going to fight with Guy on this one.
Well, look, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
That sounds awesome.
I really am, but exactly what I feared happened.
But they weren't on him.
2 of the 3 were.
One of the 3 was on him.
The one where he doesn't put his stick down. The 2-on-1.
No, those aren't on him, dude. They aren't. You just want to quickly fight about a goaltender when you've never played the position.
True. I have not played the position. I admit that.
I was going to say, that goal, Kadri getting that one that slipped right past him, that's just, it's not that, I can't put that on Husso. But the defender is in the right spot.
Are you talking about the first one or the second one? The second one, I don't.
I think that was the second
first goal he scored was on Husso.
Yeah, no, the one, not the one where Kadri's sitting in the time where Kadri's coming down.
There was a screen on that one. That's not on Husso. There is only one goal that I'll put on Husso, and that was the first one.
Richard Henry Doolittle, welcome to the show, my friend. Welcome. We didn't come out with the intensity. That's true.
But
Jeff,
we ended
I agree
with
with
it.
you there. Right? He should have had the stick down. He absolutely should have had the stick down, and he needs to figure out how to play those passes better because he's always given up the pass. He gives up that pass on a 2-on-1. He gives up the goal on the pass almost every single time. Almost every single time.
I'm with you, Nathan. I'm with you.
Well, I mean, we've seen it a little bit today. It's the power play. The one thing this has been something that I've been curious of and concerned about this whole series. The Avs were the 11th most penalized team in the league this year. They are the least penalized this series. In this round, they are the least penalized team. How do you go from one of the most penalized to the least penalized? I've had an issue with that almost all the way. I'm surprised that we got the last 2 penalties, and hopefully the refs don't keep their whistles out, because that does favor the Blues.
EJ needs to learn to stop doing that. That was just a dumb penalty on EJ. EJ easily could have. He's a big boy, and he does this thing where he gets lazy. When he gets lazy, he starts doing stupid stuff like that. And as soon as I saw that happen, I was like, yeah, no. This is the reason why here in Colorado, we love EJ, but we hate him at the same time. Because Vladdy at the worst
just missed scoring. Vladdy just missed being the one to make this 4-3.
I thought that was in.
I thought it was in too. I thought it was. I absolutely thought I saw Twine go up. Right? I absolutely thought I saw Twine go up.
Cooper keeps doing that same mistake. I used to do this all the time as a goalie, where on shots right there, you're not supposed to skate to the top of your crease. You're supposed to sit put and watch. And Cooper keeps doing this dumb thing. This is why he had issues in Arizona. He skates to the crease right there. And with guys like Tarasenko, that's open net for them.
That goal's on Leddy. They're showing it now, the after the power play. That's on Leddy. If Leddy's turned the right way, if Leddy's looking at Kadri like he should have been instead of at the puck, he would have stopped that. Right?
I will give it to you though, guy. I will say you did say Kadri needed to come out and score, and as soon as he
I didn't say he needed to score. I said he didn't need to score, and I'm never right. So
you were right times 2.
I'm pretty sure I sent you the link, Wendy. Oh, Wendy nailed this game. Wendy absolutely nailed this game. Check, Wendy. I'm pretty sure I sent a link. Yeah, I did. No, I didn't. Maybe I didn't, Wendy. Hold on a second, bud. I swore I sent a link. I swore I did. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Let me try and get Wendy in here. I swore I sent him a link. Oh, I put it in. I put it in, but it didn't hit the send. So there we go.
Oh, buttons again.
Yeah, just didn't hit send. Also, Perron was inches away from taking Kadri's head off after that goal. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah,
Smirnoff.
Yeah, I need some of that. I really do. Ashley Jones is the ranged drink thanks to the 4-1. Yeah, I'm going to burn the damn phone. Not too happy with but the power play is good. Yeah, Demon. I'm not as bad on the Demon. How am I doing? Not good. Not good. But it's they still have a chance. They have got to take this game to the Avalanche right now. Right here, right now, take this game to the Avalanche. Take it to them. That is the only way they're going to win this game. Mm-hmm. Right? You can't just do it on the penalty kill. You've got to do it 5-on-5. You've got to do it 5-on-5. And you got to, not worry about Kadri. He's a POS. We know it. Let him be a POS. He's going to make a mistake. Human nature. His nature. He's going to make a mistake. Let him make a mistake. Play your game and get another goal. Tie this thing up. You tie this thing up, and you take the. I actually think they've taken the wind out of the Colorado Avs sails right now.
Yeah, I doubt it, because now after all that, I can tell you right now, that is one thing Jared Bednar has preached to Kadri is not to start taking dumb penalties. And now that Kadri knows he's gotten under the skin of some of the players, Kadri's going to use that as a distraction, because if you notice, every time he's anywhere on the ice, there's 2 guys on him out of the blue. They get distracted, and there's fumbling going on behind the play for no reason. And Kadri's taking advantage of it. And if they don't, like you said, if they don't start focusing and taking it to the Avs and not worrying about Kadri every 5 minutes, this is going to the Avs.
Oh, no, I agree. I'll agree with you. I'll absolutely agree with you. What's your opinion there, Wendy?
Yeah, I would probably agree.
Right, Ash?
I think that you might be onto something. I really do think that it started to take the wind out of the Avs' sails, and if the Blues can come out on the third with that momentum still, this could easily be a game that they take back.
Some guy said we had to outscore the Avs to save Husso, I think.
What is the whole situation with Husso? Like, I every Blues fan I've talked to just has no faith in this guy.
I do.
Well, it's because he has a pen. He has now this season he didn't do it as much, but it's come back. Last season, he was famous for giving up a goal in the first 2 shots. Famous for it. He did it in 10 starts. He gave up a goal in the first. I think it was the first 5 shots in 10 starts. Right? It happened all the time. And then in this playoffs, and it wasn't always just the opening of the game. It was periods. He would start periods doing it, right? Well, he did it. He did it in both of the games against Minnesota. 2 of the games against Minnesota, games 2 and 3. He gave up 2 goals in 3 minutes. Right? Hey, Ash, can you take this? Can you take over for me for a little bit?
Absolutely. But yeah, I think that the Blues are just letting Kadri have a free space rent in their heads, and that's not how you're going to win a game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't get distracted by it. I understand there's a lot of stuff going on, and as someone who has played goalie, even though I can't stand Binnington right now.
It's okay. I can't stand Kadri, so I mean we're fair, right?
Yeah, seeing that look he had after every goal, like I felt that pain before being in juniors, and I got injured and watched my team lose. It, even though you're not on the ice, you don't even blame your injury. You feel like you're the weak link of the team, and
because you got
sucks.
hurt, you went down, and you're not there to support them. I get it. I didn't play ice. I was roller hockey, but I've also experienced that. So I was also goalie.
Roller hockey. There's a guy I follow. His name is Nasher.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually a Blues fan too. He has a roller hockey league that he puts on YouTube. And he has like the casual games and stuff, and then they have the competitive games. And this dude, like, during their competitive games, roller hockey, my God, like, it was vicious. Like, the hits just seem a lot worse because it's like ice is one thing and that hurts, but you slide and you kind of are able to get that cool air to, kind of ice the burn. Roller, you just hit
hard, and
hard
there's nothing
and
for the burn. There's nothing.
Yeah.
You okay, guy? No sound.
No mic.
No mic.
You're muted.
I don't know if he's muted or he's muted.
Yeah.
Can you?
There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, that's better.
Okay. Sorry about that. I got an old shipmate that's in town. He wants to try and get together a little bit tonight before he flies out. We'll try that. Sorry about that. Okay, my audio's back. Rob Staggerborg's here.
Hey, Rob.
I didn't know that. Hey, Rob, how you doing, bud? We haven't seen you around. We miss you on the show. That sounds heavenly.
Oh, Jeff, you're the best.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so what is our expectations for the third? What do we think is going to happen? We'll start with Markel.
I'm gonna go on a whim just because I like to see good playoff hockey. I say the Blues tie this up. They go into overtime. Avs win it.
And to Wendy?
I think the Avalanche will find a way to shut down St. Louis's attack that they managed to find in the later part of the second period, and I think the Avalanche will win this thing 5-2 with an empty netter.
5-2. I think the score is 4-3 right now.
Oh, my bad. 5-3.
Ashley?
I just see the Blues continuing to build that momentum at the end of the second, and I really do see possibly an overtime, but unlike Marco, I think the Blues will win.
Yeah, I think that this game is shifted, right? I really do think this game is shifted, and like they were going to challenge that goal. I wish they would have, because it was never – that was a good hockey goal.
Oh yeah,
Right?
I had to look at it at first, even though in a way it is kind of borderline, but not really. That deflection was good. Only way I could see them overturning it
But yeah,
is
but they're never.
maybe
No, you could not have. If you'd have overturned that, 18,000 people would have been on that ice. There
well
was no way that was not a good hockey goal.
the only
You
reason
can
they
see
would
that they don't touch Kemper at all.
yeah no goalie interference. Only way I would see that they would overturn it is because the last deflection that when it
Was off the
puck was
skate.
bouncing up, when they reversed that angle, it actually came off of what's his face's glove, even though he had no
Well, it
motion.
can hit the
or anything.
glove. It can't. You can't smack it in.
Yeah, that's the only way. But you know how these zebras are; they'll find ways to try to make drama.
Glove. It can hit the glove. I think if they'd overturned that goal, I'll guarantee you, 18,000 people would have charged that ice because there's no way that was a good hockey goal. That if they challenge that, Blues are back on a penalty kill, or a power play, right?
Yeah,
and that's the thing. The Blues have got to get the Avalanche to take more penalties, right? They have to. They are a better. They in this game, they're actually perfect on. I think, perfect on the
Special teams.
Special teams, right? They killed off a 5-on-4 or 5-on-3. Unfortunately, gave a goal right after it, but then they scored 2 goals on there. So they're perfect on the special teams, and their special teams are incredible, right? Their special teams are absolutely incredible. So for me, this is all straight going to come down to what the refs do from this point on. If the refs keep calling penalties, the Blues have a chance, right?
Yeah,
I really think it's gonna come down to penalties.
If I'm being honest, honestly, at this point, both teams have insane power plays, but both teams right now, their RPK.
You've only scored. I think you've scored 1 power play goal in this series.
Yeah, one this series, but if you notice, they're starting to get it back together where they're fighting those slots.
Yeah, but as on a 5-on-3 and you can't score, that tells me that your power play is not as good as you think it is.
Yeah,
right. For 2 minutes,
but
for
how
2
many
minutes,
of those
for 2 full minutes.
The net? How many of those missed the net on open shots?
Yeah, how many of those shots were well, that open shot wasn't as open as you thought it was. That's why you missed the net. Does this period determine the series? Tommy, I absolutely think it does. The Blues have to win this game. If they do not win this game, they do not win Game 5. I will put that out right here, right now. They have to win this game. They have to win this game. They do not win Game 5 if they do not win this game. I say that right now. Dante, they put the whistles away, and we're done. We are done. Right? 5-on-5. Look at what they've scored. They've scored 4 goals, 5-on-5. We've scored 1. 1. Right?
Amazing.
Yep, Mike, I'm with you, Dante.
Well, you know what? I don't know. I don't feel it. Right? The big thing for me is going to be for Game 5, you have to get either Krug or Scandella. One of those two has got to be ready to play. You
Why are they
have
out
to have
right now?
One of them back.
Lower body injuries.
Right?
Because
now
Corey Krug looked just fine.
Krug skated today for the first time with the team.
Krug's
he might have been skating on his own.
2.
Say again?
Hasn't Krug been out since Game 2 of Minnesota?
Yeah. Yep, Game 2. Yeah, he went out in Game 1. Right? Well, it's almost back on, so stand by. We'll be back for the third whatever, intermission or post game, whatever it happens to be. Enjoy the game. I'll see you in a second. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much. Sorry about my little moment there, but we'll see you in a little bit. Aloha.